the Russia investigation. It's back in the news. And at this point, this thing is like a sale at a used Honda dealership. It never ends. Well, you may remember a few months ago, Special Counsel Robert Mueller convinced Trump's former campaign chairman, Paul Manafort, to flip against Trump. But now it turns out Manafort may have double flipped.
Let's start with our top story. This new revelation raising some big questions this morning about what is going on in the Russia investigation. Was former Trump campaign chairman Paul Manafort playing both sides in effect?
The New York Times reporting overnight that Paul Manafort's lawyer repeatedly briefed President Trump's lawyers about his client's discussions with Mueller's team after the former Trump campaign chairman already agreed to cooperate with the special counsel. Manafort's move, a highly unusual arrangement that several legal experts this morning suspect may be a bid for a presidential pardon.
That's right. Resting snitch face over here has apparently been telling Trump what's happening in the Mueller investigation. Yeah, telling him everything that Mueller is thinking about, what they're doing. It's like when your friend takes a test in the second period, and then at recess he tells you what to expect when you go in for the test. Yeah, although I bet even with the answers, Trump could still mess it up. He'll be like, now if I can't remember the answer, I'm just gonna put B. Sir, did you ever meet with Vladimir Putin? B. And if you're wondering, how did Mueller figure out that Manafort was being shady? Well, you see, the thing about Manafort is he has a very subtle tell whenever he's lying. Here he is in 2016 being asked about Trump and Russia. And you watch carefully and tell me if you can pick up any signs of deception.
So to be clear, Mr. Trump has no financial relationships with any Russian oligarchs.
That's what he said. That's what I said. That's obviously what our position is.
Smooth. In other news, President Trump is still fighting his own administration's climate change report released earlier last week, right? And like the climate, his arguments are getting worse.
President Trump explaining why he is so skeptical of his own administration's report on the dire consequences of climate change. He tells the Washington Post, quote, one of the problems that a lot of people like myself, we have very high levels of intelligence, but we're not necessarily such believers. You look at our air and our water, and it's right now at a record clean.
Clearly the president doesn't believe in the science or the English, because if you're trying to say you're too smart to believe in climate change, it doesn't help when your argument ends with, it's right now at a record clean. Like, it makes him sound super dumb. Or maybe Trump is so intelligent that he's leaving English behind. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, he's developing something totally new. You know, like he's like those aliens from the movie Arrival. Like, we just need Amy Adams to interpret for us.
There is a cooling and there's a heating.
You go global warming, they go climate change, they go now it's sort of, I hear a lot of extreme weather. If it's cold, it's okay. If it's hot, it's okay. If it's windy, if it's hot, if you have to, everything's extreme. Trust me, I'm like a smart person.
She was trying. She was really trying. All right, moving on. Ivanka Trump is back in the news, this time because she solved the border crisis. Yeah! I'm just kidding. Up again.
I'm delighted that early in the administration, you used your private email for White House business. Your father had taken Hillary Clinton to task for this. So how did you wind up in a similar situation?
Well, there really is no equivalency. My emails have not been deleted, nor was there anything of substance, nothing confidential that was within them. So there's no connection between the two things.
Your father hammered Hillary Clinton on this, said that it was criminal, she should be locked up.
Hillary Clinton is guilty. She knows it. The FBI knows it. The people know it.
Okay, first of all, what the hell is going on with Trump there? He's got the hat pulled down, and you can't see his face doing this weird thing with his hand. It's almost like he went through a weird Michael Jackson phase in the middle of the campaign. You know, he's just like, Shamona. I asked Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Are you okay? She's not okay, folks. She's not okay. You know why? MS-13 gotta build a wall. Anyway, back to Ivanka. I actually believe her when she says that she wasn't using her private account for important work emails, because in order to have important work emails, you have to do important work. She doesn't do anything. Her inbox is probably just Goop newsletters and thousands of unopened emails from Eric. That's all it probably is. And you know what's amazing here? You know what's amazing? Is that not only is Ivanka's email scandal similar to Hillary's, but the excuses sound the same too.
They're all stored on the White House system. So everything has been preserved, everything's been archived.
They were captured and preserved immediately on the system at the State Department.
All part of the public record.
Public for everyone to see.
And there's no prohibition from using private email.
It was allowed, others had done it.
We all have private emails and personal emails to coordinate with our family.
Private, personal emails. Emails about planning Chelsea's wedding, as well as yoga routines, family vacations, the other things you typically find in inboxes.
Lock them up. Lock them up. Have them share a cell. Make it a reality show.